Here we go again. The top manga English language EB sales for the week of October 14th to October 20th. Start with collections as usual. 5 honorable mentions. And you know, for the first time, I think ever, I had ties in collections, which you get to see more collections that way. Anyway, honorable mention number 1, the one that got away. Gantz, volumes 1 through 37, and Gantz G, volumes 1 through 3. That's 40 books in total. Was listed for $1,438 US, best offer accepted. We have seen this one go for upwards of $2,000 in the past, so it's not like we don't know it's expensive. Anyway, honorable mention number 2, Bride of Demos. $280, about $35 per book. This is from Comics 1 back in 2005, and this is a very hard to get collection. Honorable mention number 3 is one I always see go for really decent money, so I thought I would put it on. It's Emma. These are the hardcover omnibus, volumes 1 through 5. So the 5 books went for $379.99. That's $76 a piece. Yen Press 2015. Honorable mention number 4, this was a best offer accepted last week for $1,000, but it's Excel Saga volume 1 through 27. This time it was an actual sale for $455.29, but it was from Australia, so again I wonder if shipping cost played a factor, but still, that's a really good deal. And finally, honorable mention number 5, it was, I think, 3 or 4 weeks ago, we saw this entire series go for like $112, and I couldn't believe what an amazingly cheap buy that was. Anyway, it's Code Geass, volumes 1 through 8, $475. Bandai Entertainment 2008. As you all know, volume 8 of this is incredibly expensive, so even at $475, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, here we go with the actual top 5 collections this week, and like I said, there were some ties, including at number 5. We have a two-way tie at number 5. First one, Sakurai, volumes 1 through 10, $499.99. That's like $50 a book. Yen Press 2017. What is tied with at number 5 is Beyblade, volumes 1 through 14, also at $499.99 from Viz Media 2004. I have to be honest, I don't see a lot of Beyblade collections go at all, so this is actually a fairly rare series. At number 4, Berserk Deluxe Edition, volumes 1 through 13, went for $569 American. That's Dark Horse 2019. Number 3 is an incomplete collection, but it's always a valuable one. It's Eyeshield 21, volumes 1 through 37, but it is missing 1, 3, and 4. So those 34 books went for $600, about $17.65 a piece. Viz Media 2005. There's actually a 3-way tie at number 2. The first one at position number 2, the 5-Star Stories, volumes 1 through 10, $649.99. That's $65 a piece from Toys Press 2003. I have yet to see a complete 5-Star Stories collection sell. The second collection at number 2 is Red River, volumes 1 through 20, $649.99. That's like $32.50 a piece. Viz Media 2004. And the final collection at number 2 is one I've seen these books go for really good amounts of money lately. It's Lupin the Third, Most Wanted, volumes 1 through 9, $650. That's like $72.22 per book. Tokyo Pop 2004. And the number 1 collection this week, and we will always see, these are omnibuses, we always see some of them sell for good money. It's Freezing, volumes 1 through 24. These are the 2-in-1 omnibuses, so that's actually 12 books. $750, about $62.50 a piece. 7 Seas 2015. I will say it was nice to see all the different publishers in the collections this week. Like last week it was just dominated by Viz Media. This week we had 7 Seas, Tokyo Pop, Viz Media, of course, Toys Press, Dark Horse, Yen Press, and also the publishing years went from 2003 up to 2017, so we had some newer series on the list as well. Okay, let's get into the top 10 singles, but as usual, I have my honorable mentions, including one that got away. Digimon Tamers Volume 4 was listed at $130.05 American. Best offer accepted. That's Tokyo Pop 2004. I've been seeing a lot of Digimon love on eBay lately. Honorable mention number 1, One Punch Man Volume 1. This is the Loot Crates edition. Went for $51.15 US. Viz Media 2015. The reason I put this on wasn't so much that, $51 isn't a lot. It had 15 bids. So I'm starting to wonder if there's a little more interest in these variants and perhaps harder to get a very popular series. Audible mention number 2. Inspector Volume 5. $120. That's Kodansha Comics 2017. First time I've ever seen this one sell for that kind of money, so it was interesting. Honorable mention number 3 is a manga from my generation. It's Bio-Boosted Armor Guyver, Heart of Chromos, Volume 6. That went for $125.06 US. Viz Media 1997. It's important to note that Viz Media was putting out this manga prior to 2003 as well. Not nearly as many as they did from 2003 and beyond, but still they had some series way back when. Honorable mention number 4, it's one away from the big one, which is Volume 28, but it's Air Gear. Volume 27, $129. Kodansha Comics 2013. And the final honorable mention, number 5, showcases the danger of putting up an auction on eBay. When you put something up for bid, you got to be prepared that it could go low. This is Naruto, Volume 1, the shiny holographic edition, number 3035 of 5,000, had 4 bids, went for $133.50. That's Viz Media 2003. Okay, here we go for the actual top 10 this week. And at number 10 is A Certain Magical Index, Volume 7, the light novel, $140, Yen Press 2016. Once the Old Testament Omnibus Edition came out, which collects all the light novels in one great big book, I kind of wondered if this one would retain its value, but it's still doing quite well. At number 9, we see it all the time, and honestly, I think this is going to get the thumbnail just because it is such a consistent performer, especially for volumes 4, 5, and 7. This is Triage X, Volume 5, $149.50, Yen Press, 2014. Number 8 is another one of those sort of variant editions. It's the final volume of the series, and the regular one, I believe, is still in print, but this is Kami-sama Kiss, Volume 25, the Kami-stravaganza edition. Went for $150, Viz Media 2017. Number 7 we haven't seen for a while. It's another light novel. This is The Asterix War, Volume 4, the light novel, $160, Yen Press 2017. At number 6, remember when I told you volumes 4, 5, and 7 were valuable? Triage X, Volume 7, $182.12, Yen Press 2014. Number 5, see it all the time. Trigun Multiple Bullets, $200, Dark Horse 2013. At number 4, a while ago I would argue that One Piece Volume 23 Gold Foil Edition was the most valuable Gold Foil Edition. I'm not so sure anymore. One Piece Volume 22 Gold Foil Edition, $220, Viz Media 2009. At number 3, I wasn't sure whether to call this manga or not, but it kind of is. So it's Usagi Yojimbo, Volume 4. This is the deluxe hardcover omnibus, still sealed, $239.99, Dark Horse 2015. At number 2, it's another one of those. Is it really manga? But yeah, sure it is. It's The Witcher, the Ronin manga Kickstarter package, the whole package, including posters, postcards, all that good stuff, $275.12 US. This was a Kickstarter from CD Projekt Red, who publishes The Witcher. From 2021, the book was published, so this is very recent. And finally, at number 1, this is going to show you why it is absolutely the number 1 collection of the year, the most expensive collection of 2023. This is Basra, Volume 20, $700. Viz Media 2006. The only other manga that's actually more expensive than this that's sold this year is Air Gear Volume 28. I know Kasubi Volume 8 also went for a little bit more money, so this Basra Volume 20 went for $1 more than the Priapus we had a little while ago that went for $6.99. So it's basically cementing itself as not only the most expensive series of the year, but Basra Volume 20 is one of the most expensive manga of the year. Now, the One Piece shiny gold metallic foil editions, the 1 in 5,000s, yes, they do sell for more money, but remember, this is just a regular book. There's no variant, there's no limited edition. This was just one volume of a series. Just incredible. Anyway, I'll pop up the spreadsheets and we'll do our little quick analysis again. Collections were actually a really tight range. Like if you look at the true top 5, it basically went from $600 to $750. So there was nothing super rare or astounding, but it was nice to see that Lupin III, the Most Wanted from Tokyo Pop, go for that kind of money. All right, for the single spreadsheet, what more can I say about Basra 20? It's just astounding. Triage X, the 4, 5, and 7, always valuable. Nice to see some light novels again. If you haven't seen last week's list, where the top collection went for, over $3,000 and the #1 single was $1,800, I would very much strongly encourage you to watch that one because it was fantastic. This is more of a normal week, but hey, still pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.